There is a substantial risk of loss associated with trading forex, binary options, stocks, or equities, collectively, asset classes. Only risk capital should be used for trading. Trading in any asset classes is not appropriate for everyone. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. No representation is being made that investors will make profits, or will not sustain losses. Before trading in any asset classes, investors should consult with their professional broker, financial advisor, or financial consultant to determine whether trading asset classes is appropriate. Investors who trade in any asset classes should only do so if the capital used for this purpose represents funds that an investor can afford to lose without adversely impacting the investor's lifestyle. No trading strategy or methodology is without risk of loss. No trading strategy is risk-free, and no trading strategy can guarantee profits or freedom from losses. Investors risk losing the cost to execute any transaction, including associated commissions or fees. You should carefully consider whether trading in any asset class is appropriate for you in light of your investment experience and financial resources. Any trading decisions you make are solely your responsibility and at your own risk. None of the statements or materials in the AUVORIAPRME chat rooms constitute a solicitation or recommendation to buy or sell.
All right, welcome to the Developer Insights call. Today is Monday, June the 20th. All right, this call is for all newbies with AUVORIAPRME and new to the AIMM suite products. All right, the AIMM suite products include Arrow, RedLight GreenLight, and Market Maker Trend. So, who here is new and needs help getting set up on any of the products? Who here is new and needs help getting set up on any of the products? If you're not new, you don't need help getting set up, I'll give an announcement here. I'm gonna let everybody talk. Then I'll give an announcement about the updates for all products coming out. For all products that I have out, so you guys have the information, and then we'll end the call if nobody has any questions. So is anybody new and needs help get set up with Arrow, RedLight, GreenLight, or Market Maker Trend? I'll give it a second. Please announce in the chat if you are new and need help. All right. One is not showing new, but I keep missing the beginning of your Zooms. Oh, no worries. No worries at all. No worries at all. So why don't, do you have any questions? Now that you've got the very beginning, do you have any questions? Does anybody else have some questions? I'll give you guys the next 3 minutes. If you have any questions, need any help getting set up, this is your first time, speak now or forever hold your peace. What time frame is best for indices on Arrow? Minute 1 or 5 minute? Minute 1 or the 5 minute, because of how fast they move, and you want to have a better entry so that you have less drawdown. So either the 1 minute or the 5 indices. All right, I just said somebody just join. If you are brand new and you need help getting set up on Arrow, RedLight, GreenLight, or Market Maker, speak now or forever hold your peace. Do you use the settings that come on the Market Maker or change them up? All right, great question. So I'm logged in mine now. I need to turn it back on. I'm going to show you guys what settings I use. I'm actually, I guess I can tell you guys now. I guess I can tell you. So I'm already running the full version of Market Maker right now. I'm running the full version. And I told everybody, everybody's making all this money right now with Market Maker only on 50% of the strategy. The whole strategy is not even out yet, just 50% of it. All right. So I'm running it on a demo account right here to see how it performs. So far, so good. We'll keep it running. But hold on real quick. Let me share my screen so you guys can see it. All right. All right. So here we go. So as you can see here, right now I'm up about I'm up almost 12,000, almost 1.2%. So almost 1.2%, 1.19% on this $1 million account. Just started last night. And here are my settings. All right. Here are my settings. And again, I'm gonna hide some settings that I have in the full developer version. So I got significantly more settings. So I'm gonna hide my developer settings. I'll hide the developer settings because you guys don't need to see those. Because you guys won't have access to those. So here we go. So here are the settings that I run for this account. I will talk about two things. I'll talk about the settings that I would run on my personal account, and then I'll tell you the certain settings that I run on. I don't have a personal account, but if I had one, I'll tell you what I would run. But I will tell you the settings that I run on my funded account. All right. So DAX, I run 300 tick spread instead of 200. All right. So it gets me in a couple more trades than 200 is. All right. I'm running 0.6 on this $1 million account. If it was my personal account, I'd be running the full max of 1%. If it's my personal account. On a funded account, on my prop firm account, I have my Forex funds. And once my FTMO is done, I'm gonna run on FTMO. I run 0.4%, 0.4% on my funded accounts. All right. Now, weekly equity protector, I run at 10%. Weekly profit protector, I run at 10%. Daily equity protector, I run at 5%. Daily profit protector, I run at 3%. All right. All right. As far as the time sessions, I run London session. So I run it from 0230 to 1200. DAX is a London session indice. So London session is over at 11 a.m. Eastern. And these are in Eastern Standard Time. So I'm running this from 2:30 a.m. Eastern until 1 hour afterward. Now, why do I go 1 hour afterward? Well, if you guys hear me talk about all the time on my New York session calls, I'll talk about the 11 o'clock turnaround time. The reason why there's sometimes, or I always say sometimes, consistently at 11 o'clock, price will make a nice turnaround is because all the London session traders, all the London volume, and London session is the biggest volume, all those traders, all those banks and hedge funds, they're taking profit for the day. And when they take profit for the day, price typically reverses in a big way. And so if it reverses in a big way, I want to be able to be in the trades and have market maker catch those moves. So I run it into 12. I run Sundays every Sunday. And on Fridays, I never run Fridays. You guys have heard me say it. I don't run Fridays. News filter, false. Market maker is built for news. I love news. I'm willing to take the risk for news. And so for me, I run through news. I don't care what type of news. NFP, FOMC. I like news with market maker. And of course, true on the alert settings. All right. So the only thing I really change is the risk per trade. Now I will get a little tighter on these when it comes to my funded account. So my funded account, weekly equity protector is at 4% because I can't lose more than, no, I'm sorry. Yes, 4. Weekly profit protector is 8 because my Forex funds, and on FTMO, when I start running on the FTMO account, it'll be at 10 because you need, 10% for the week. 10% to be able to pass the challenge, or you want 8% on my Forex funds. All right. On daily equity protector, I put it at 3%, and on daily profit protector, I put it at 2%. 2% a day. If I get 2% every day and I run it for 4 days, that's 8%. And guess what? Bada bing, bada boom, I passed the challenge in 1 week or less. All right. That's the only thing I would change is my risk settings for my prop firm versus my my live account. I'm a little more aggressive on my live account than I am on my prop firm account. But outside of that, everything else stays the same. 300 tick spread, time frame, trade Sundays, no Fridays, turn news off. All right. Let me see here in the chat. All right. No questions in the chat. All right. So no questions. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to go over updates coming for all 3 products, and then we'll call it a day since nobody has any questions. So we'll start with Arrow. So once I am done and we have everything out, all pairs, all updates for Market Maker and RedLight GreenLight, I am going back and I'm going to revamp Arrow. All right. Not going to tell you how. Let's just say I'm going to make it more modern. It's going to be a lot better. All right. And so that'll be later on this year, probably Q4. It's probably going to take the rest of this quarter and all next quarter to get all the updates out on Market Maker and RedLight GreenLight, and make sure that they're working perfect. All right. So let's move on to RedLight GreenLight. RedLight GreenLight. Once I launch the version 1.09 with Market Maker, then that'll be the week of July 3rd, so 2 weeks from now, 2 Sundays from yesterday. That's the goal. Then my focus will be all of July. All of July will be focused on getting out RedLight GreenLight. All right. Numbers are already looking good. All right. So I'm ecstatic for you guys to see that and run with RedLight GreenLight. RedLight GreenLight will work on gold and oil. All right. After that, you got Market Maker. So let's go to Market Maker now. Market Maker version 1.09. What's going to come in version 1.09? Number 1 is going to be the trend filter. All right, the trend filter. So the trend filter, all right, has already shown that it has a win rate now of 87%. So you guys know we jumped from 55% to 75% to 78% win rate. Right now, with the trend filter, it's already showing for the same time period an 87% win rate with 8% drawdown versus 10%, 10.5. So 8.1 versus 10.5. So increase the win rate, decrease the drawdown. Now with that, we've also decreased the profit potential because it doesn't take as many trades. So I'll be working to improve that. Got a couple ideas, but you guys will hear more about that when the time comes. That's the upgrade number 1. Upgrade number 2 is going to be adding US 30. So now we'll be able to trade US 30 with it on version 1.09 update. All right. So US 30 will be out, US 30 regular and US 30 mini. All right. And then secondly is going to be prop firm cheat code settings. So there'll be settings in there. There'll be a tab where you actually turn on the prop firm cheat code settings. That way it will start to, as I call it, descramble your EA to the point where a prop firm will not be able to say, you are copy trading the exact same trades as 100 other accounts, and then they ban you from the platform. All right. And so those settings are all coming out on version 1.09 update. Right now, starting Wednesday, we'll start testing those out with the soft launch group. Every time I make big changes, I'll put them out through the soft launch group first. They test it out for a week or 2. If everything's running smooth, then we launch it live. I will never launch things live to you guys and let you guys be the guinea pigs. All right, I got a specialized group for that. We run it on demo accounts before we run it on live accounts to make sure everything is working as it should. All right. That is everything. Those are all the updates for all the products. All right. Does anybody have any questions? If not, we will end this call. Nobody's new here, and that's fine. As you guys see, like I told you, like I said all the time, nobody gets on these calls. They don't watch the videos, they don't get on the calls, but they will ask the group for questions. All right, nobody? All right, guys. Hey, if you're going to trade tonight, make sure to trade responsibly. All right? Make sure to trade responsibly. And I will see you guys. Hold on, somebody ask something. I'll see you guys in the funny papers.